Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As most of you that watch the community videos, I guess that's how I would say it, you've probably noticed that there was a question posed by Don at Don's Garage about, I think, how did he phrase that question? It was like, why did you start your YouTube channel, or what were your intentions or plans? What did you think you would get out of it? And I think maybe mine is a little it's a little different. If you watch my very first video, you'll say, yep, you're right on. Honestly, I didn't think I was gonna get anything out of it. I was clueless, to say the least. I had my little bench was set up, and I had a few builds above it, and I had been out of it. Honestly, most of my life I was not into model building, although I always had that I always loved it, you know, deep down inside, because as a kid I did it. But because I'm not plugging this, but in that Model Cars magazine article that I was asked to write about my channel, it was like I didn't have anybody. That was the biggest thing, is I didn't have anybody. And when I started the channel, it was kind of like I started watching Lucas C and HPI Guy. Those were the two. But you'd see people that were also doing the same thing, but I didn't have anybody to share it with. I could watch them on YouTube, and that was really cool to be able to relate with their videos, but I didn't have anybody to share mine with. And it was like, you know, if some people are content with building their kits and they're just being theirs, and they put them on their shelf and they never show anybody. Actually, probably I'd say the majority of people are kind of like closet builders. They build and they don't necessarily even intend on showing, and that's absolutely fine. But I'm a guy who likes to I like to share. I'm a giver, although you probably think, a giver? You're a getter. I do get a lot from you guys, and that is very special, and I'm greatly I'm appreciative of that. But I wanted to be able to show mine, because I thought, you know, if I start a YouTube channel, I could like show but it's so stupid, because I didn't know anything. You know, I'm coming into this thing like I built as like up until like 14 years old or 15 years old or something like that, and I didn't really, you know, I spray painted them on top of the box, and that was about, you know, that was my paint booth outside on top of the model box. I didn't know anything, and I'm coming into this deal like I'm gonna be a YouTuber, and I'm going to have a YouTube channel. And I had like 10 builds above me, and I'm like 10 in, and I thought, we can do this. So that was my main desire, why I wanted to do it. It's just to be able to share what I'm doing, even though I didn't know what the heck I was doing. And that was very evident, very quick. The comment sections of the videos have a way of humbling you, if you know what I mean. And no offense taken by you guys. Some people have been a little rude, but most of it's been very constructive criticism. So I would say my intentions were so scattered and vague. I didn't really have any intentions, except maybe somebody will watch it. And it took off, and it's done pretty good so far, and it's all because of you guys, so thank you so much. But what have I got? What have I gained because of a YouTube channel? Now, I'm not talking about like model kits and things, but what have I gained? I've gained knowledge of these plastic models. As far as like building, I've watched videos, and as a matter of fact, just one little tidbit here, I was just working on my GTX engine, and I was making angled spark plug boots. Well, I learned that by watching Lucas C. So I have gained, because of my YouTube channel, I've gained growth. Again, I didn't have an intention to begin with, except I guess we'll try this. Let me set the camera up really fast, put it on YouTube. But I've gained knowledge, I've gained friendships, and I think that is the greatest one, is the friendships. too many to name. More that I've not met than I have, but it's I don't know. It's kind of a corny line, but in that article in Model Car Magazines, the very last sentence of my article, like I say, it's corny. I know it is, but it's like, I can't even remember exactly how it went. I could get the magazine and read it, but it's a true statement that a little box of plastic parts can create a very uniting bond between people, and that is a weird thing. And some people may even call it childish, that you let basically a toy, like, you're grown-ups, man, you're grown-ups and you guys are talking about toys. Well, our toys are like, that's what we love to do, and they're not toys to us. They're real cars. They're real miniature cars, and that's why we try so hard to make them look so realistic and do all these techniques and new paints and things like that. So my biggest thing from my YouTube channel was that I got to gain knowledge and friends. Absolute benefit. If there wasn't anything else involved in this channel, not money, not people sending me model kits, those things are great, and you got to have money to have a hobby, and it's really nice to have people sending you things, but that's if it was just the friends and just the knowledge, it would still be worth it. So I think my comments to Don's questions are not really aligned with what his question was, but I couldn't really go to like what my intentions were because I didn't have any. I was just like, I'm gonna try this thing. I'm a guy that's not afraid to try something. Except decals. Whew, man, decals. I'm about to try some decals, but for the most part, I'll try anything. I'll taste anything. I've ate some pretty gross stuff. I'm not afraid to try something. So a YouTube thing was not hard at all for me. I just turned it on and just sat back here and made a fool of myself for that first video. And I watched it like today or yesterday, and I was like, why did I even that? It's so, like, why did I call it Model Car Vids at first? Like, vids? What the heck is that? I'm looking at the video and thinking, that sounds ridiculous. It's videos. Why do you want to shorten it? Just try to sound cool? I don't know what I was thinking. Anyway, sorry, Don. I probably didn't answer the question, but that's me in a nutshell. All over the place. Gosh, did I even? Yeah, I don't know. Anyway, me in a nutshell. I am scatterbrained, and if you've watched 2 of my videos, you've probably figured that out. Thank you guys for getting me to where I'm at. The support from the community is an awesome thing. Those who I have as friends, I can call, I can message, but you guys who watch these videos that I don't know on a personal level, it's a special thing that you support me, and when I see you at shows, and when you guys come up to me and you talk to me like you know me, that's because you do know me. And that is like the coolest thing ever, is when I'm approached at a show and you guys can talk to me as a friend, because it's not as I'm talking to a stranger. I'm not. I might be talking to a stranger because it's the first time I've met you, but you guys can come talk to me, and it's a wonderful thing. And please continue to do that. Don't hesitate. If I'm filming at a show or something, just come talk to me. Just do it. I'll get the filming done some other time. But guys, thank you for your support. Thank you for all you do. Thank you to Mark over at Hobby Nut Models. He has helped me tremendously with this channel. He has given me encouragement by giving me support, and I want to return that by sending you guys over there. So go check out hobbynutmodels.com. It's linked in the description of the video, as well as the Facebook group. I always say these things, but they're important. The Facebook group, I was looking today, 3.3 thousand people. Great stuff over there. Go over and join Model Car Videos Facebook group if you've not already done so. It's linked in the description, as well as the Spring Store, where you can grab yourself a t-shirt or something like that if you like. And the Patreon group. Go over and check out the Patreon page. It's linked in the description as well. But guys, thank you for watching this video. Man, Matthew, you were everywhere except on point. Probably so. But I appreciate you guys. Alright? Take care, and let's continue to grow. Keep up those what is it? Constructive, critical comments. That rhymed. All right, guys, it helps me a lot.